Oh, no, it says there's an error on
No,
Periscope.
it says the broadcast is live.
It is live. Okay.
Come and knock on our door.
Come and knock on our door.
We've been waiting for you.
We've been waiting for you.
Where the kisses are hers and his. Three's company too. Come and dance on our floor.
Come and dance on our floor.
Take a step that is new.
Take a step that is new.
We've a lovable space that needs your face. Three's company too. You'll see that life is a ball again. Laughter is calling for you. Down at our rendezvous.
Down at our rendezvous.
Three's company too.
Tonight's episode, Open House.
I love it.
Good evening, Lincoln friends and family. We are so happy that you're here, and we want to say thank you for joining us for our virtual open house. This is a world premiere. We have never done a virtual open house before, and you get to be a part of it.
That's right. That's right. And I want to say before Ms. Jones has a moment there, Periscope was having a problem at the moment, so I apologize if you're trying to watch it on Periscope. We'll figure it out.
They won't hear you say that.
I know. Hey, Ms. Jones, how are you?
I'm fine. I am so excited to be a part of our first ever virtual open house. This is going to be a wonderful night of information and just being together, having some fellowship as our El Paso family. So I am ready to get this thing started.
That's right. And you know what? I dressed up for this. I wore a collar shirt today.
Ooh, how impressive.
Okay.
I know.
Now, I was color coordinated, I think it looks like.
That doesn't mean that I might not be wearing gym shorts down below here, but
We
it's
don't want to hear that. We don't want to hear that. Hey, we have an amazing guest to join us tonight.
Yes, let's bring them in. Ms. Jones, can you help me?
Absolutely.
All right, they're coming in.
Hey, I know these faces.
Hi, ladies.
They make
Hi
our
there.
school fun. Hi. Good evening.
Hello.
Hello, welcome. Thank you for all that you do for our school.
Yes, I want to say hello to Miss Shannon. She's our PTA president, so I'm going to let her speak and kind of introduce maybe your little ladies that are talking to us right now, and then we can go. We'll then go into what we need as a school, and then you can speak. Is that all right?
Excellent. With us today, we have 5 of our PTA board members. So we have Rachel Martin and Laura Spiegelhalter, Christina Richards, and Jane Farabee Grady. Actually, 5 including me. So I can count. But we're here to talk to you a little bit today about the PTA, what we do, why we exist, what we do for El Paso, and then how you can get involved and engaged with the PTA. And so we're real excited to be here tonight.
Yay! We're so excited to have you. It's different being on this side of the screen, isn't it?
It is. I feel like I'm on a TV show. It's pretty cool.
You're kind of like a superstar.
That's
Okay.
right.
Oh my God! I did it! I gotta stop! I can't. No, I can't do it. Hey, Ms. Princeps, Ms. Jones, we need to talk about. We just got on our School Connect app and on our text message and in our email about NTI being extended. Can you talk about that, Ms. Princeps?
Absolutely. So this is the hottest news. It's just in, cutting edge. Well, unfortunately, our circumstances are in our community that our COVID numbers are too high and that we are unable to return to in-person instruction as we were all originally hoping on October 22nd. So it does indeed look that the board will recommend that on Tuesday night that NTI is extended, and we don't have a date to return yet. We will continue with non-traditional instruction. Hopefully, our community will have the opportunity to heal and grow together, and those numbers will look better. Once we have that information, you will be the first to know. But please know that despite these trying times, that we care about you, we love you, we value you being there. And just think how awesome it's going to be when we can all return to school and see each other once again. It's going to be a big party. So NTI is going to be expanded for the safety of staff and students, and we will be in touch to let you know what decisions are made next.
Thank you so much, Ms. Friendships. I want to say, because of the extension of NTI, we're going to have a drive-through next Friday. That is the 23rd. Someone tell me if I'm right. I'm right.
That is correct.
Okay, good, because my numbers sometimes get messed up. The 23rd. now, Ms. Friendships.
I got nothing love for you.
I have love for you too. So between 12 and 4 next Friday will be our drive-through event. So it's in our Facebook event and it's on our School Connect app. But 12 o'clock will be 3rd grade. 1 o'clock will be 4th grade. 2 o'clock will be 2nd grade. 3 o'clock will be 1st grade. And 4 o'clock will be 5th grade. That's a whole lot of numbers right there. It'll all be on our social media, so just be prepared for that. And speaking of Miss Jones, we have been rocking the numbers to get people to fill out the return to school. You know what our number is today?
We are
57.
Oh, we were at 98 this morning. We're at 31 right now. 31.
That is awesome. I knew we started in the 90s this morning, so I was being, I thought, optimistic and thinking we got down to 50, and we're all the way down to 30 something. That is awesome. Great job, parents.
Yeah, so be checking those text messages and phone calls and fill out that form as soon as you possibly can. A couple other forms that are really important, and Ms. Jones, I'm going to put up the banners to show, is the this one, jcps.me/parent. That is, got to do it. Everybody, all ladies, point down. Point down. There we go. Yeah, there we go, Mr. Golden. That is your Parent Place portal that has all these forms that need to be filled out. We still have about 300 families that haven't filled that out. We need that to happen. And then this one, everybody point, jcps.me/EBF. That is the lunch form. Every family needs to fill that out. We're about 80 families that haven't filled that out. So we're working diligently to get all those forms filled out. I know I saw one comment from our former board, and that is Miss Elizabeth. She's saying, hello, amazing PTA board. And
Hello, Elizabeth.
And I know this is going to come up that they could pick up swag on their drive-through also. Yes. So, ladies, without further ado, I think it's time for you to take over, Miss Shannon and team.
I think the book fair.
Oh my goodness! Miss Hutto would just die. She would just die if I didn't.
But yes, we were going to mention the book fair, and as you know,
look, I'm going to show it. It's right here.
Oh,
it's coming up.
You show it.
There it is, right there. In a second, you're going to get a link that's going to go in the comment section and in our virtual house when we end, and you can go right to the book fair, and you can join the book fair right here. Shop the store, and all this money and rewards will go to our school and help our school out. That's pretty cool, right?
And Mr. Ice, you know, another cool thing about that, when you place your order, the books are delivered right to your home. Isn't that pretty exciting?
You that's not right. Are you sure?
Yep, okay. Mr. Ice, it's coming right to your home. You don't have to do anything except for make sure you put in the right address.
Oh my goodness, that's like Amazon. Okay, well, I'm loading up on books as we speak.
All right.
All right. Well, ladies, are you ready now to go?
We are ready.
Perfect. Here we go. I'm going to share. It's all this technology behind the screens here. Here we go. And then I'm going to present because I know how to do that. All right, there we go.
Super. Thank you.
You're welcome.
So we are here today from the PTA, like we had said before, and really what we want to do is just tell you a little bit about the PTA at Lincoln and what we do and how you can get involved. There are two important things that we also have to do tonight. one of which is voting for our board, and the other is voting for our budget. We have to do that so that we can continue to do some amazing things for the students and the staff and the families at Lincoln. So, Mr. Ice, if you want to go to the very first slide.
That's not the first slide.
That's the last slide, but that's okay.
How did that
The
happen?
first slide.
Wait. Oh
It's
my
going
goodness.
backwards.
How did that happen?
I don't know, but it's all right.
I don't know. Let's try
just
this
go
again.
with it.
There
There we
Yay!
go. So the mission of the PTA is to make every child's potential a reality by engaging and empowering families and communities to advocate for all children. And so that is so important as a PTA, is that we are advocating not just for our own children, but for every single child at El Paso, and really every single child in JCPS and nationally in the PTA as a whole, all of the children that are represented. So that is our job, and that's what we do, and that's what I'm going to talk a little bit about tonight. So if you can go to the next slide. Now, this next slide has a whole lot of words. You are more than welcome to read every single one, but this is also being recorded, so you can always go back and spend some time reading it if you want to. But really what I just want to show you is our mission. We want to be a voice for the children. We want to be a resource for the families and the communities. And we really, again, want to be advocates for education and the well-being of every child. So that is what we get to do. And our values are kind of cut off at the bottom there, but it's really collaboration, commitment, accountability, respect, inclusivity, and integrity. So those are the values that everything that we do and all the actions that we take at the PTA, that is what we ground ourselves in. So you can go to the next slide, Mr. Ice.
All right.
All right, now we're getting ready to dig into your role as parents and PTA members. What we need tonight is to approve this board. So last year we approved it as a slate of candidates. And so the members last year had to approve the slate of candidates. But even though it was approved last year that way, now that we have new members of our PTA, we have new families at El Paso, we have to approve it as actual board members. So our slate and the people who have been serving on the board really since June, July, I am the president, Shannon Sight, our vice president, Jessica Roth, our treasurer, Rachel Martin, Ways and Means, it's Kayla Hahn, secretary, Laura Spiegelhalter, our volunteer coordinator is Christina Richards. Our VPs of membership, it's a shared position, is April Burke and Amy Shelton. Our VP of hospitality is Jane Farabee Grady. Our VP of events is Kelly Capo, and our VP of communications is Jen Swires. It looks like a lot of names, and it really is, because there's really so much that goes on behind the scenes. And then there's actually people who work under all of these different ladies as committee members. And so we just need to have a vote. So I think what Mr. Ice is going to do is pull up a 30-second timer. We're going to go quiet because we can't talk during the timer. But what we need you all to do is, if you approve this board, in this 30 seconds in the comments, we need you to put a thumbs up or a yes. So this is the perfect time for you to use your emoji skills. So thumbs up or a yes.
All right. Here goes our 30 seconds now. Right. We're going to give it just a little bit more time. I think there's a little bit of a delay. There's some people still giving some thumbs up there.
And just a note, if you like it as a thumbs up, if you like it, you're going to be liking the post. So what you actually have to do is enter the thumbs up in the comments. I know it's kind of tricky there.
Yeah. Sorry about that. Yeah.
It's all
Ms.
right.
Jones, did you have something to say? I apologize.
I'm sorry, I was asking if they would also be saying yes on a different platform
Yes, they
Will
can.
we?
Facebook and YouTube right now, they can chat and say yes in. They have to physically put it in the comments. Unfortunately, Periscope is not working right today. So those are the only two platforms we're working on at the moment. And it looks like if you go to our comment section, everybody is saying yes. We got a thumbs up. So does that work?
Well,
for you?
All right. We all still
Mr.
have jobs.
Yepers, Ben Cobb. He's got to
That's
be.
right.
Yeah. Oh, yepers.
Yepers.
I'm not even going to put that comment up. I'm not going to even entertain the idea.
We
All
love
right.
you, Ben Cobb.
All right. So, Miss Shannon, are
All
we
right,
okay
we
with
can
that?
continue. We can. We all have jobs, ladies. So
Yay!
good now.
All right. Well, that was
All
awesome.
right.
Okay. Let me share the screen again as we prepare for the next part of the presentation.
All right.
I'm getting there. There we go.
You're almost there. There you go.
There we go. So this next slide, it just really, it's kind of a silly headline, bake sales to baked potatoes, but really this just shows that the local PTAs across the nation raised millions of dollars for schools last year. And that really helps in lots of ways. And as an example, in 1946, the National School Lunch Program was established with the help of PTA. So, there's just lots of things. Again, it goes back to the advocacy and the support that we're able to provide families and students across the country. You can go to the next slide. I want to be really clear. The PTA isn't a fundraising organization, right? A lot of people think that, number one, when they think PTA, they think fundraising and only fundraising. The other thing they think of is, in order to participate, I have to have a whole lot of time. And both of those are false. We do fundraise, right? But the way that we fundraise is through a lot of things that are supportive for the kids. And you can see the fundraising that we do have has a very specific purpose. So they benefit every single child, every single family at El Paso. And so you can see some of the things that are covered by the fundraising that we do include iPad covers for the library, classroom teacher grants, staff appreciation throughout the entire year, testing support, the Watchdogs program, art program support. There's a whole list here. And then down below, you see the events for children and their families, which includes things like PTA Kids Day, Field Day, promotion ceremonies, Veterans Day celebrations. A lot of the fundraising that we do will contribute to all of those different events. So please know that it's not something that we hold on to. It's something that we use to support the kids. So with that, I'm going to turn it over to Rachel Martin, who is our treasurer, and she is going to run through the budget. Again, this is the other action item that we need from you all as PTA members, is to do that thumbs up once again and that approval after Rachel presents our budget. Once it is approved, we'll be able to use the funds going forward.
Okay, here we go. I got you right at the top, ladies. Whoop, there we go.
All right. So again, I'm Rachel Martin. I am the treasurer for this school year. So this is our budget for this school year. At the top, it basically is telling you what the categories are. This is our income section at the where it starts at the very top, where you see Amazon Smile. That's where we're expecting money to filter in to the PTA. As you scroll down, we will get into the expense portion. Our income, it may change some this year because, we aren't in person. So some of our fundraising techniques are a little different this year. It's the same whenever we get down to the expenses. This is stuff that we plan on paying out. So a lot of these items we are still planning on doing, even though we are virtual. However, some of them, as you'll see marked in red, we're not foreseeing spending the money on this year because we are, again, virtual. Depending on how long we are in this virtual realm, kind of depends on whether we spend money in certain areas. So this may be looking different at the end of the year on how much we've spent, but this is what we're going on ahead and budgeting for, just to be prepared if we do go back to school in person. That way we are able to go ahead and spend this money and it's there. We're ready for it if need be. It looks very similar to last year. We just made a couple changes this year, not much. But other than that, that's really what it is. I think we're going to vote on it the same way we did with the members, where he's going to put up the screen for the 30-second window, and then we'll need everybody to have their thumbs up and yeses and yeppers.
That's right. So if
pull
everybody
back
can
up
put
there.
in the comment section of YouTube or Facebook, not like the post, but go ahead and put a yes or a no. I had to do an outfit change. I'm just saying, if you had 30 seconds, why not show off some of your Lincoln spirit wear that you can get?
We were wondering what was going on there, Mr.
I should
I
have thought about it the other 30 seconds. Well, if we're,
kind of feel like I'm at a rock concert. This is
oh
awesome.
my goodness. Well, if you're looking in the comment section, everybody is saying yes. So I assume we are approved, ladies.
That is wonderful.
Right.
Yay. Thank you all.
Thank you.
So we have just a couple more slides, and really this goes into the whole idea of people saying, oh, I don't have enough time to participate in the PTA. And I will say, as someone that has a whole lot of jobs, you can still make time for PTA because, again, it's supporting your child. And if you see over on the left, it's support. PTA is a verb to support your child's potential in one or multiple ways, to invest in your child's potential, to volunteer for your child's potential, to advocate for your child's potential. So you can do any or all. So the very first thing that we are asking you to do, if you have not already, join the PTA. There's a link that is on the slide, which is our new Member Hub store. In that store, you can get a membership, which is $5. You can also get your merch. So if you want any El Paso branded merchandise, you can purchase it in the same store. But really, we are hoping that we have at least one adult member for every child at El Paso. And we understand that there may be times where a family can't purchase PTA, so if PTA membership. So if you want to sponsor an extra membership or two, you can do that. You can buy it, and then where it says name, you can put sponsored member. And we will make sure that every child has a representative in PTA. So we would love for you to do that. If you join by next Friday, October 23rd, you will be entered into a drawing to win an El Paso NTI swag bag. So get all your memberships and we'll enter you into a drawing, and then we'll announce it on Monday, October 26th. The other thing that we ask you to do is, if you can, volunteer. Now, volunteering looks really weird this year. We don't know what it looks like. We have already put a note out for classroom volunteers, virtual classroom volunteers. So it could be just gathering kids for a lunch bunch and running a Zoom, or not a Zoom, but running a Google Meet for a lunch bunch with classrooms, or helping a reading group or things like that. So it really depends on what the teacher needs at that moment. So there are some classes that have not yet gotten a volunteer. So if you are interested in that, Christina Richards has put a form out in a link to a form out in the chat, and that is our volunteer form. So you can do that. You can also just email us at lpassptalou@gmail.com and let us know you're interested. And it doesn't even have to be for the classroom volunteering. It could be that you don't know what you want to do and you just want to put your name out there. So if something comes up, we can reach out to you and say, hey, are you interested in this? If that's what you want to do, let us know. Just tell us you want to be involved, and we'll make sure you get involved in whatever way we can find for you.
Okay.
All right, we can go to the next slide. So now we do have one thing that is definitely something that needs some parental involvement. We have a school-based decision-making council, an SBDM council. And this council consists of 2 teachers, 2 parents, and the school principal, 3 teachers, 2 parents, and the school principal. And we actually have 1 parent who's rolling off the council this year. So there's information about what the school-based decision-making council does on this slide. I won't read it all, but ultimately it's around making policies around curriculum, instructional practices, all sorts of really big decisions for the school, the SBDM council is in charge of. So we are going to open up nominations next Monday, or this coming Monday. And nominations will be open for a week, and we will send it out via Member Hub. We'll send a form out that you can either nominate somebody else, or you can self-nominate. And then the following week, we'll have a week of virtual elections. So you will get another email from us through Member Hub that gives you a link to go out and vote for an SBDM representative. Okay, so think about if you want to do that. So finally, don't forget Member Hub, go out, get your membership, remember the membership challenge, join within the next week. Buy your merchandise. And of course, if you buy your merchandise, you'll be able to pick it up at the drive-thru on the 23rd. And then if you need to contact us as PTA, you can send us an email. If you are a member of the PTA, you can join the El Paso PTA Facebook page. You do have to be a member of the PTA in order to be a member of that Facebook group. And then, of course, you can come out to Member Hub and you can send a message that way as well. So I thank you very much. I hope you got all the information you need for the El Paso PTA this year.
Hi, excuse me.
Yes.
There was one question in the chat. Is it okay if I put that up?
Yes. Yes. Oh.
Yes. If you want to send us a note to lpassptalou@gmail.com, we can make sure we have that we have your swag pulled for you, and either on the 23rd when you come back, you can do that, or we can make arrangements to get that to you. So we'll make sure to get that to you. Just send us a note. I know there's one other question that's on people's minds about the NTI t-shirt and the Lincoln mask t-shirt that have been ordered through the PTA. Those are in process right now. We're hoping that they will be out this week. And so we'll be able to deliver those hopefully at the drive-thru next week on the 23rd.
That is fantastic. As I sip from my Abe is my homeboy mug. Listen, we didn't talk about a Lincoln today. You know I always have to have a Lincoln around, right?
I think we talked about it this morning, Mr. Ice.
Yes, but it's a new meeting. We have to
Talk about it every time. I
we
get
have to
it.
talk about it every time. I don't think I have enough Lincoln stuff, so I'm gonna have to go to Member Hub and purchase some more items. That's all I'm gonna say.
You can never have enough Lincoln stuff.
No, because if I had thought about this, every time I would have put some new item on, but you know, that's an afterthought. Hey, ladies, I appreciate you so much. I'm going to also tell our families right now, I'm putting it in the chat. It's a link they can click on. But you can go to, it's tinyurl.com/elpasopenhouse, and then you can enter right into our school. And I'm going to show that what it looks like right this minute. Here it goes right here. Is it happening? Yes, it's happening. So look at that. Isn't that adorable?
That is beautiful.
So right now you can click on that link click on the bulldog and enter into our school and go into your child's classroom or click around and find the different things that you are interested in, or just take some time. If you want to chat with your child's teacher, as always, you can reach out to them through email, through School Connect, through text message. However you are contacting your child's teacher, they're available for that right now and throughout the course of NTI. Ladies, there's one more thing, and I've got to do it. I finally found, I've got the link for the book fair. I'm putting that, it's inside the open house. It's under school staff, but I'm going to throw it in the comments section too right this minute, because everybody needs some books, right?
Absolutely. Can never have too many.
Well, we're at the 30-minute mark. Have we covered everything that we need to, everybody?
Yeah.
I think so.
Oh my goodness.
To thank our amazing PTA and tell them how much we love them. What unusual times we have, but you are continuing to partner with us, and we are so excited that you said yes, you'd be here tonight. So thank you everyone for coming. We are sending lots of link and love your way.
That's
And
right.
you are the best PTA in the world, not just in JCPS. So we really appreciate you. Thank you so much.
That's right. And, you know, I think our numbers are still the best in the district at this moment, and we are nationally recognized as a PTA. So it is all because of the wonderful people that are in front of us, behind the scenes, and have been part of our school community over the past 10 plus years that have made our school what it is. So thank you from the bottom of our hearts. Well, this is the point where we wave goodbye and say goodbye to everybody.
Everybody.
Bye, everybody.
Bye.